To the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. A three from Wembanyama. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Turner with the steal. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
So it's the Spurs now. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
San Antonio ball.
Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Trent outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Anthony. Shoots from the baseline. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point lead. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Back to Turner to stop the drought. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. And stolen by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
The shot by Turner, no good. Spurs leading by 6. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Milwaukee making a switch.
Substitution on the court.
54 seconds left to play here in the first. And he drives in. Lays it up off the glass. Here are the Spurs with the ball to the right side. Wembanyama, right side. San Antonio again missing. Bucks trailed by 4. Here's Giannis. Wembanyama with the rebound. It's tipped. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Back to Turner. A rebound by the Spurs. A three from Wembanyama. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And so it's San Antonio headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Now, Sohan. Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trailed by 5. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Here's Portis. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Slick moves inside by Portis to avoid the defense for the hoop.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Johnson surveying the floor. Wembanyama, a screen to the middle. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Kevin, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. And it's Giannis missing. Spurs leading by 5. Wembanyama, left side. Shoots over Portis. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Deflects the pass. Anthony with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Giannis inside. Clock at 6. And a flush by Antetokounmpo!
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Wembanyama looking it over. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You've got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs leading by 5. And Wembanyama outside. Pass to Castle. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. There's the three. Rebound, San Antonio.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. It was a great dunk. Bang.
Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by Turner. Bucks trailed by 3. Shot and game clock separated by 5. This one for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Wembanyama outside. That one, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from AT&T Center. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something.
Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
Rebound, San Antonio.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Sinks the triple. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the Spurs with possession. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Trent. Hasn't made one yet. And again, the Bucks miss. Wembanyama outside. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Bucks trailed by 8. It's deflected. Cornet with it. Picked up by Kuzma. A 3 from Wembanyama.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Wembanyama's got 26.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Anthony down low. And here's Trent outside. It's hauled in by Cornet. Spurs leading by 10. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama deadly inside.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A second chance effort. And the